What's up people, Tasaran here and welcome to the World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth with our hunter. I've had to start recording now even though I wasn't quite ready because the boat's here. The boat is over to Northrend. Yep, we are now a solid, proper level 70. Which means I've got the fastest possible flying mount speed which I can have at the moment, which is 280%. And the reason for this, the reason for this is because, as you well know, I unlocked the Dark Iron Dwarf and I wanted a Dark Iron Dwarf. Didn't want to start a new character or a new series, so what I've done is I made a hunter, just played the shit out of it, repeating dungeons, proper power leveled, to get me up to the stage. So the hunter series will continue, but it's now as a Dark Iron Dwarf. So at the moment we're going to go to the eternal loading screen. So what I'll do is I'll just hang back a minute, get past that, and then we'll go into just a few of the changes that this is going to have made. Right, we'll just get through this. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I've got my coffee. Nice. Oh, right, got my coffee. Here we are. Nice. Okay, so we are now, if you want to look me up on here, if you're trying to wait for me to find, it's not going to be Tasaran now it is Dark Tas. I can fly, so I will. And usually, as you well know from like the previous series, whenever I've got to Northrend, I've always gone Howling Ford. So just to kind of make this a little bit different, we're here. Okay, so differences. We've got a mole machine. While outdoors we can summon a mole machine that tunnels through the earth, and this is going to take us to either the Dark Iron Dwarf place in the Black Rock Depths, can't remember what it's called, Ironforge or Stormwind. Now I would like to think there was a way of using it to get to, that'd be the dog, using it to get to like Darnassus or the Exodar or somewhere over there in Kalimdor. If you know how to unlock that, please let me know, because I've been to Darnassus and it didn't do shit. So there's that. We got, oh yeah, Fireblood removes all poison, disease, curse, magic and bleed effects and increases your agility by 69 and an additional 23 for each effect removed. So there's a little bit extra agility that can stack. Now I've been using this purely because I don't really take much effects unless I'm in PvP, so I've been using it purely as just a cooldown. Our pets now, because they are level 70, we now get the Comet Pan ability, so we can now increase haste by 30% for all party and raid members for 40 seconds, which is really, really nice. We've also now got Aspect of the Turtle, which we got at level 70. Deflects all attacks and reduces damage you take by 30% for 8 seconds, but you cannot attack. And I've seen quite a few hunters while I've been on my DK sort of popping this and using it to escape. So how often I use it, don't know. As far as transmog gear, as you can see there, I have gone for the fell chain stuff, although I've not with the head, because the head just looks stupid. Because we're Dark Iron, because we've got this gorgeous fiery beard thing and the same like the molten hair, even the haircut names are on fire. So I've gone for that in the Fell Iron Musket, so it's keeping with the green. Sadly not in the guild yet, so I'll need to use the Tabard of the Tillers just so the Tabard was green. But the biggest thing I wanted to show you is our new pet. So I'll just land just so it'll come out. Check him out. It's a proper core hound, not like our shitty mount core hound with the one head. You know, different colours, yeah I know, but I think it looks cool when they're together. And this strange fiery looking dog like creature, which is a dog, it comes under the Mastiff icon for some reason. This is the one that we actually start off with, and because of animal companion I have the pet. I think that's pretty much it. we're fully loomed, as I say, because we power leveled. But we're here now, we love it. So let's start questing. Hopefully that didn't take too long.
Well met. Go with honor.
Noise. What I've also been doing is every time I've been sort of levelling up sort of through Outland, I've been making sure I get the hero's call for each of the different zones in Northrend. So we've got the quest to start anywhere we like. I focused an awful lot on trying to do the main sort of Hemet chains as well, because that was something I was doing, so we can still go to Sholazar Basin and still complete that, which would be nice.
Light bless you.
Time for heroes. So at the moment all we're getting is just speak to someone. I want to go out and start killing stuff. I want to shoot. That happens quite a lot when I use my thumb cursor thing to strafe. You know, this new Tartarus thing's got rid of the squeak that I had in the old pad, but it's kind of swapped it with the new irritation, gotta be honest.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Professions, I've gone with mining and engineering, but I haven't done anything to it. And I think the changes that Blizzard has made to the professions, although now you can, no matter which sort of questing area you're in, you can do the profession for that one. Try and make it so they're a little bit more reasonable. I've found that it's made professions a little bit, or even more pointless until you get to the end game, because all of it is irrelevant. Especially if you're power level. In fact, that is an interesting idea. What we'll do, as we are trying to actually get some levels done. Now, to get here to level 70, I'll pretty much just spam dungeons. Just spam the shit out of the dungeons, and the completion XP, which is usually around 30 to 40k, is what's done it. That, plus I was really lucky with the dungeons, they were popping all the time. And I didn't get a double. I think once I'd done a dungeon that I'd already done before, so every dungeon I went in was full of quests. Really, really lucky. Now the core hound thing that we're using does have a sort of its own ability, and that is obsidian skin. The core hound suddenly cools and hardens the magma on its skin, reducing damage taken by 50% for 12 seconds, which is quite a sort of tanky tenacity, but it is a ferocity spec pet, so we still get the leech. Hey! Let's do it. Sorry about that. Just got a reply. I've got a reply. Okay, let's do this. Do this. Utgard Pinnacle. So this is
You got my attention.
one of the end things.
Very good.
Now I have turned off my damage meter because I'm an idiot. Let's. Because I was having quite a few problems. Add-ons, details. Get it back up. Hopefully I haven't got to reset all the settings. Right, that's cool. It's back. Because it might have been just because it was like pre-patch. Basically, I want to use Bestial Wrath all the time, because the barb shot, which I have been paying real attention to rotations and shit and getting the best out of it, the barb shot actually reduces the cooldown of Bestial Wrath by 12 seconds, and my critical strikes can trigger a free barb shot like that. Wild cool. So it's now on my understanding that I really, as a secondary stat, I really want to focus on crit. I want to get that agility, get that crit up, so I can spam barb shot all the time. Now on my other hunter, because I hadn't really sort of gone into it much, I bet I'm going to be the last to get all these fucking items in. Yeah. Stop hitting me. Didn't better target. Fucked it. What is that? Don't know. Right, barb shot. I've got plenty of shit here, so whether or not I'm top of the level, it's really kind of been dependent on the group I've been with. You know, sometimes I've been at the top, sometimes I've been at the bottom, regardless of how I've done. Yeah, so barb shot releases Bestial Wrath, cobra shot releases kill commands. Any crits are lovely. And make sure the things are dead before the crows run out, so I'll never have to worry about that cooldown ever. Ooh, that was a massive chunk of damage I just did there. Let's get it on. Wrath. Don't let him use that. Come on, I don't want to be the last one to get any of these items. This particular quest with all the items can be a pain in the tits if everybody's doing it.
My liege, I have done as you asked, and now beseech you.
He's definitely sort of making sure he's completing the quest first, isn't he?
Your sacrifice is a testament to your obedience. Indeed, you are worthy of this charge. Arise, and
Son of a bitch.
be known as Svala, Sorrow Grave.
The sensation is beyond
getting one.
my imagining.
I'm getting two.
I am yours to command.
Quest items for the win.
Your first test awaits you. Destroy our uninvited guests.
I will be happy to slaughter them in your name. Come, enemies of the Scourge, I will show you the might of the Lich King.
Quite right.
I will
So let's get this rotation down. Not going to use my crows yet. I don't like using aspects of the wild until I'm really struggling with
your
both.
end is
By accident, like I just did there. I was always worried about bestial wrath. I really did tend to save it for bosses and shit. But now I know how to bring it round and get it all the time. Get it a couple of times in a fight. Ooh. Way better. It messes my look up, but I don't care. I actually quite like the look of the stuff in Northrend, so I was planning on using it for transmog anyway. Yeah, I'm going for fucking things. Should I accidentally pull those? So I can get the goblet? Somebody already has. Oh, you little prick. He's been getting all of them. Which is why he hasn't got these yet. Yeah, see, they've both finished picking them up. Yeah, it's a real fuckfest for this quest. Oh, it's awful quest like this. They've got it in the open world now where, you know, there's a node there for mining, you crack on, son, and all that lot. Everything's kind of shared evenly. They just haven't done it with quest items inside instances, and it can be a real pain because then you do have everybody kind of fighting for it, and then you get some classes like rogues, druids or whatever that seem to fucking just get them all the time. See, look, he's stealthed. Tell you what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a fucking misdirect on it. Which was really prickish of me, to be fair, but at the same time, fucking look, he's got that on it anyway. Because when you've got people like that are all for themselves, you can't help it, you end up joining in. What it is on my action bars, epidemic on my DK is on that number 5, and after I do a particular sort of circuit with the 1, 2, 3 and 4, I always then spam it, which is why I keep on accidentally using my aspects of the right, it's nearly dead. Where's the healer? A bit close. So I know the healer's that druid, but there isn't any more of the items in this room, so right, let's see if we can at least get reasonably high on the damage. I'm going to use it there. Nice. It seems to be that paladin.
What mongrels dare intrude here? Look alive, my brothers! A feast for the one that brings me their heads!
Oh, I missed that one as well. Fuck me. Hunters, mages, anything at the rear. Right, so it's only your command that needs one more of them. Oh, no. Got it. Now I only need one more. There it is. I'm having it. Fucking wicked. I think I'm doing better on this quest than I thought. Yep, 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 yep. Don't he look the shit though? I know he's green and he's like the fell version, but what a cool pet. The only reason why I'm not using my two-headed mount one is because of the size they kind of overlap. Okay, no one shot at the harpoon. Somebody else. Right, someone's picked it up that time. Oh, that's why they're shooting.
You motherless knaves!
Nice.
Your corpses will make five horses!
Oh no! Use that too early. Shit. Later on, I get a talent where the cobra shot not only, because at the moment it decreases the cooldown of kill command, but there's a thing later where whenever Bestial Wrath is active, Cobra refreshes the cooldown on kill command completely. So Cobra kill, Cobra kill, Cobra kill. It's going to be amazing. It's just really looking forward to it.
An attack!
And the healer died.
I'll show.
Luckily we got a paladin. I love this new animation. The paladins where they get a book out to do that. I don't know how long it's been doing that for, but I really like that. That's how the Draenei used it in the cinematic thing for Burning Crusade. Just cool. No, what the shit? That, I haven't got any kind of debuff or anything for it. Grassy. Oh, shiny Bobo. I need one more of them now. I forgot how to press them. I don't remember these fearing. That's a full and half. That's the kind of pull I like. Gotta be honest. Can't believe it, we actually done that quest, because this is the end, isn't it? Oh! Right, Berserkers terrify.
You invade my home and then dare to challenge me? I will
See how far away I can get.
and offer them as gifts to the death god.
That far. Still get stunned.
The brutal siege, bestow your might upon me.
Oh. The crows are still doing a little something.
Snuff these maggots with darkest knowledge.
Hammer it up now. Didn't quite get to the top, but that felt good. That did feel good. Look at that, 84 over a 57. Yes, please. What do I get out of here? A hat. That is actually better, but I am using my loom. Yeah, it's other than always falling behind. Didn't do too bad. Oh, I gotta admit, I really like the Dark Eye. I mean, really, the only difference is the looks.
Watch your back.
Noise,
Hey there. See you later.
but still, just it's given me like a bit of a new push, a new buzz. Because hopefully it means unlocking, I think they got like a heritage armor or something that we can get later. Be nice to get that under the belt. His ass. That was really good. Let's do another. So this then will also give you an idea of exactly what I've been doing to get to this stage, and that's basically it. Questing, dungeon one after another. I was also advised in one of the comments as well that crows is like a really good damage over time, and I can get it on really a little bit earlier. I was waiting until there was around 1.5k health left, because that's how much it did, so I knew that it would be definitely, if it was just that, it would kill him, just to ensure that I would get that cooldown refresh. But we do quite a lot of damage. I have started sort of putting it on, you know, very early, if not the first thing, just to pull. I think it has particularly helped with the damage. Fuck off! Where's that come from? Oh, I did mend pet instead of death grip there, because I've lost my DK. No reason at all. this the colour? No, that's Caverns of Time. It is the culling of Strathmore. I thought it was. It looked like it. Yeah, I love this dungeon. Always have done. It's just fun. Because I really like Stratholme anyway. You know, from vanilla. Love Stratholme. And then this come out, the culling of Stratholme, in... I want to say Cataclysm, but to be honest, who knows now? Who knows? But I just love it. Seeing how, you know, it kind of got to the way it is now, and just found it really interesting. So there's one. It's not it. How come? Ah, right. I'm an idiot. Because this is something we all need to do. Let's move. You know what? We're not going to get much opportunities to use our... So we're going to use it. To be honest, it is quite a cool mount. I know I laughed when first unlocked it, but it ain't shit. It's just not, it's just, I don't want to say it's shit, because it's not shit at all, not by any means. It's just not quite what I was expecting. That makes sense. Like a little baby core hound. So do they grow another head like so far through their life, or is it a completely different species, or are they just mutated, fucked up fuckbucks? Don't know. To be honest, I've got no clue about the lore.
We meet again.
Now they started because I thought we had to wait half an hour for Arthur to turn up. Sweet potato bread, so nothing for... Pally Tank loves it just the way it is. So yeah, it's gone straight to the Scourge Wave, so they've clearly cut out my damage is not going to be high here at all. I found that usually my damage in comparison to other people at the moment is still single target, even though we've got that beast cleave kicking off whenever I do multi-shot. I still feel more comfortable single target damage. Right, you really want... In fact, I'm going to go right ahead and freeze you there, just for shits and giggles. You ain't doing shit to my friend. Yeah, see there was that gap where I can use sod all. Ooh. Fuck off. Call them. Master Necromancer. Definitely going to focus on Barry, not summoning skeletons.
Playtime.
I can't even use it yet.
New
Meat hook.
toy.
Yeah, I think. I think it needs a little bit of extra. I'll put it down there. Nice, nice. Alright, we lost the road on that one.
Not
We made it to the top by quite a bit. Both the pets did 2.4k in melee damage each. Animal companions, the shit. It's. I will never go with another now. Son. Tell you what, that pally tanker's got it down though. It's got it down. Right, we've got 3 more waves to suffer. That's well mad, that ability, where they just get to ride their mount indoors for a few seconds. Mad as fucking toast. Die, 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 die. I'm going to the top aspect of the world. Get off me! Don't go too far that one. There's loads there. Oh shit. We're okay, I think. I'm gonna focus on the Necromancer. I think I'll stop him completely. last wave.
Too late, champion of Lordaeron. The dead shall have their day.
It's this way. What's that way? Shit! What was that I just used? Aspect of the world. Bollocks. At least only one of them's hitting me, I guess.
Your flesh betrays you. Plan.
Follow me. I know the way through.
There he
A
is.
small sacrifice for the greater good.
At this time, I think you should
Yes,
purchase me.
I'm glad
I
out
can
of
get
the
you.
traffic
Don't look
and
that amazing
engage in
anymore.
diminutive conversation with me in
What
hopes
is
of
this
establishing
sorcery?
rapport.
What is this shit? Chuck a few traps down just to throw shit. It's been a
Mal'Ganis
long
appears
time
to
since
have
I've done
more than
this dungeon,
Scourge in his
gotta be honest.
arsenal. We should make haste.
Very long time.
More vile sorcery. Be ready for anything.
I'm pretty sure that freezing trap, because of the nature of it, can work as an interrupt. Because it's not just move. I've noticed they don't just stay in place anymore, but they can still hit if they're in melee range, and it just stops movement. They're actually done.
One less obstacle to deal with.
Lucky Skinner.
Let's move on.
Don't really want to hang with the tank, but I do want to stay with the others.
Watch your
This is the
backs.
one where we get
They
surrounded,
have us
don't we?
surrounded in this
Yeah.
world.
Just do a quick misdirect there, just to make sure that, because where we're surrounded there, everybody takes that. If I can just direct a little bit of the threat towards the tank, then in my mind, I'm helping.
Mal'Ganis is not making this easy.
This is a boss, isn't it? This is where a boss is.
They're very persistent.
Not too much of a problem in retail, you know, with the misdirects, because the tanks are pretty much gonna take the aggro. But you know, like in things like vanilla, if you're gonna do a multi-shot or something to start off, a quick misdirect on the tank can make it so you can do that without pulling 2 or 3.
What else can he put in my way?
So, not necessary now, but
Prince
good practice for later.
On this day, a powerful darkness has taken hold of your souls. The death you are destined to visit upon others will this day end.
I do what I must for Lordaeron, and neither your words nor your actions will stop me.
Get started before it runs out.
We'll see about that.
I don't know, did it run out? 8 seconds. It couldn't run out. See, it feels like the DPS is really slow. I need to get it out. Don't think I can do anywhere near enough to get to the top now, but close. Chamois, of course. Very good damage, always has been.
The quickest path to Mal'Ganis lies behind that bookshelf ahead. This will only take a moment. I'm relieved this secret passage still works.
I'm not. Always do that every time. Jump.
Let's move through here as quickly as possible.
I like
if the
the
undead
idea
don't
with that.
kill us, the fire's fine.
Not going to get anywhere near decent damage here. This is proper AoE territory. Arthas has moved on. Gonna need that for a while. Take a break for just a moment.
Rest a moment and clear your lungs. We must move again soon.
Going now. Going now, we ain't wasting no time. Fuck you, Arthas. We got a new expansion to get to, son. Much all out of everything now. Come on, hurry up. Die! Don't wanna lose crows.
That's enough. We must move again. Mal'Ganis.
It's really all I focus on at the moment. It's just cooldowns. Getting them refreshed and shit.
Some good luck. Market Row has
I
not
think
caught
there's
fire.
like in the
Mal'Ganis
heroic
is
there's
supposed
a
to be in
dragon
Crusader
there
Square, which is just
that
ahead.
you can get a mount
Tell
off
me
of.
when you're ready to
I've
move
already got
forward.
the mount. Some kind of drake. But I'm pretty sure it's only heroic Culling of Strathon. Tell me when you're ready to move forward, it says there, so I'll do it.
May the light have mercy. Justice will be done. I will not.
Don't leave me though.
We're going to finish this right now, Mal'Ganis. Just you.
Let's get it on. Why wait for the wild? In the top 4 line. Wow, I actually took the aggro. See how we did. Look at that. 550. The second best was 395. We fucking owned the damage. Owned it. Oh yeah.
It is there that we shall settle the score between us. It is there that your true destiny.
I'll hunt you to the
Just
ends
gotta
of
wait
the
for
earth.
Crony to come down.
Do you hear me? To the ends of the earth.
See, all this gear
You
is better.
performed well this day.
Culling of Strathon.
Anything that Mal'Ganis has left behind is yours. Take it as your reward. I must now begin plans for an expedition to Northrend.
Yeah, we want a hand question. See you later, Arthas. That is really cool gear he's got. Let's have a look. Inspect. No? He's in the Argent Dawn and not in our group anymore, so he's probably not actually there. It's a shame because, you know, I've got a DK. I quite like those shoulders.
Haven't we done this before?
Grips of, yeah, boy. Awesome. Awesome. Well, it's a whole episode, first one in Northrend, and we haven't really even left the the first quest hub yet. But that's it. Okay, so I've got a quest there that is allies to Tasaran, and that's going to be basically just go to Tasaran, have a word, come back again. So what I will most likely do, 9, 10, 9:30. Is do that by myself, because it is just go to Tasaran and back again, sort of open it up. I might make it my home because it does have the portals to everywhere. Where the fuck am I going? But we still need the flame spitters. I'm going to do the flame spitters because these can be really annoying, but being a hunter, just loads easier because I can just shoot them all. Even though there's only 2 there. Oh, there they are. Wondering if multi-shot will get all of those. Nope. Bloody annoying quest. Which is why I wanted to get it done, because leaving that as something for me to look forward to would eventually just make it so, oh, I can't be bothered. Quests like that, get it done. Pain in the arse.
How are you?
Thank you. Collapse the sinkholes. That's easy. It's easy enough now we're flying. So that is all the time I'm going to have for this one. It was a pretty reasonable episode. I think I remembered to go through sort of all the differences. I can't be sure. I'll just show you what I mean about the mount. You know, it would look really cool if you didn't clip it. And I would get rid of Kiki and just tame another one of these fell core hound things. But it's quite a unique dog, and I don't know if or not I can actually pick it back up again. I need to actually abandon it, because if an animal companion gets your first pet. So, but I quite like it. It's pretty cool. But you see what I mean about, that's why I haven't been using this one, because they do kind of clip. But that just keeps everything friendly, if not ridiculous, but I think still looks as a grouping. And that's one thing I haven't got out, my squire. I'm having this little shit following me around everywhere as well. So we've been, as I've been questing, this is what it's looked like. The 4 of us going around as a little posse. I think it's quite cool. Pointless, but cool. You get this dutiful squire at honour ranking 5. Something like that. That was where I got it. I got it on my DK. But yeah, this is my new levelling posse. Because why not? So thanks an awful lot for watching. I do really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you all in the next one.